a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to themselves, we got no shot. You got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
On the return is Callaway. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Throwing on first down. Richard. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10. Richard. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the 3rd quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
First down, Washington.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Griffin. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, Richard, and he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Richard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw on third down, Richard. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Richard. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Richard. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he returns this to the 22. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Fowler. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Richard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, Buck, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Operating from the gun. Richard. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have cut the lead back down to 2. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Washington offense heading out. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Fowler firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Back to throw. Fowler. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Staying on his feet, steps away to his left. And he'll get it down this time in the 17. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
They'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian, open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richard.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Richard. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Operating from the gun, Richard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And it's all on the line now. All even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Fowler. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fowler.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fowler. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Operating from the gun. Fowler got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts
as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Saints on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. On 1st and 10, Fowler. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Lightning, 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Back to throw. Shields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lamb. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Shields. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Shields. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Saints. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints.
It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense set to take over. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's him. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board. Call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive span. On first down, Shields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints, from 6 yards away. And the Saints. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
That's caught by Jackson. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Throwing on first down. Shields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Shields.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
It fights him off. He's got him in. Complete. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to take another shot here.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Shields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Shields.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now it's Haney. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Washington ready to try again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fowler. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, Fowler. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Off the play fake. Fowler. He's got it.
Touchdown, Washington.
From 19 yards away.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Down onto the field comes New Orleans.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Shields. And his throw is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense set to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A big pickup of 38.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary.
Get it. Check. Panther.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nifty move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And hold on. On that last run, it looks like The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Shields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return, this is Haney. And powering through at the 35. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a 1st down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
On 1st down, Fowler.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Fowler. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Washington going to send out their punter.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to throw. Shields. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Holding offense.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on third down. Shields. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Off the bootleg. Fowler to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On third down, Fowler. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. Touchdown! A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw. Shields. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Shields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Shields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And quickly they get to the line. Off play action. Shields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Off the play fake. Shields. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 10 yards out.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw. Fowler.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Shields.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody.
It's the NFC Championship game, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Commanders and the Rams, under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels.
Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing.
They run right side with Hunt. Fighting his way through contact. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Offside. Defense.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Open target, here's Matthews. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. punt. Will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. From 6 yards. Play action. Fowler. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on 2nd down. Huggins.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw on 3rd down. Huggins.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Fowler.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Huggins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And now they'll shift things around.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huggins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Operating from the gun, Huggins.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. The Commanders' defense home.
Slot man moves right. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards in.
Get it!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out right at the 35.
87 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Off the play fake. Fowler. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. To throw on second down. Fowler. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 33. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Meanwhile, on third down, off-play action. Fowler escaping the pressure right.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
Back to throw. Fowler. Wide open receiver complete.
A Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw on second down. Fowler. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete. The LA defense.
Throwing on first down. Fowler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, they'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Looking to throw. Fowler.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun, Huggins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll look to throw again. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted.
Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Off the play fake. Huggins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run with Hunt on second down.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Huggins. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Huggins. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He's got it to Matthews, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Huggins. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead. Oh, so to throw on 2nd down. Fowler. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Fowler. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to punt for the first time. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fowler. Here's Griffin on the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The
little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Off play action. Fowler. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. Fowler. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fowler.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
193 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Now he's loose again. Shifts by him. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. That time for Washington.
43 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fowler. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Previous play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. A give right side now to Hunt.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Huggins.
And he is caught. He's got the first down and more. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, LA! A big play there.
70 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Washington offense heading out. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. Throwing to start the drive. Fowler dancing to his left. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this.